Crystals and welcome back, or if you're new here, welcome to my channel, A Rose Between Pages. Rosie here. Welcome to a vlog about practically 3 books. It was going to be 4 books, but you know, I'll explain in a little bit about that. 4 books that I've never read before in my life, from 4 different authors, 4 new authors that I've never read from. Basically, I went up to the library the other day and I returned the books that I had here because I didn't read them. So, I have been feeling mentally, it's been difficult for me. So, mentally I've not been feeling very good. But, basically, went up to the library and asked the librarian for light-hearted recommendations. Now, she recommended 3 of these authors, and the other book that I got was not one of her recommendations. So let me just get the book. We have Gingerbread by Helen Oyeyemi. I got 17 pages into this, and it honestly was so boring. Nothing gripped me, and it felt like I was reading something about someone droning on about freaking gingerbread man. Honestly, the writing style is just boring as fuck to me. So that's a no. Then, at the moment, I'm reading Who's Lying Now by Susan Lewis. The librarian was very ecstatic about this author. And I'm on page 26 so far, and I'm enjoying it. It's quite enjoyable. Basically, we've met, like, the detectives of this case. It's about Jenny Simmons, who has gone missing. And basically Cara Jates, she's a new trainee investigator, and she's been asked to try and figure out where Jenny's gone, where she's gone missing. Then I got Sweet Tomorrows by Debbie McComber. This seems like a very summery romance. I'm excited, but I'm also nervous. It says, "Do you dare to follow your heart?" Also, this cover is just stunning. And I got High Stakes by Danielle Steele. If my nana was still here, she would be celebrating right now because this is one of her favourite authors. She would non-stop read this author. She had her entire collection when she was alive. I don't know what happened to that collection, but I think it would feel very familiar and very nostalgic to read a Danielle Steele. So, I've not read from this author before, but I've always wanted to because my nana raved about her when she was alive. That's where I got my reading from. I got my reading from my nana. So those are books. And you're coming along on this journey of finding out what my thoughts are. Basically, during this one though, Who's Lying Now, I'm gonna be doing this thing where my sim is controlling my day. So what she does in the day, I will do. Starting from today. Hello. So I haven't really been updating you a lot lately because my mental health is just not being the greatest at the moment. We got a new bookcase. Josh is in the way. Got a new bookcase.
Yeah.
We went book shopping today as well as a little date thing. Josh.
It was quite nice.
You could see there. The Tress of the Emerald Sea is there, that's Josh's. Then there's a Warhammer here. And then we've actually nearly filled the space on this. Nearly. It's really annoying me that we still got space.
No.
I don't like the fact that there's a few gaps. There's a couple of, there's a gap down there and then there's a gap down there on the original bookshelf, because we took hardbacks off of the original bookshelf because it's like a couple of the shelves are bending, which isn't good at all. So we removed them and moved them onto this wonderful masterpiece.
That took 5 fucking hours.
Yeah, it took nearly around 5 hours for us to build it, which was,
let's just say, tempers were lost.
Mm-hmm.
And
the drawers of that, there's drawers underneath, like I showed you before in a clip. The drawers were the worst part.
Yeah.
And then we actually damaged one of the drawers to only find out to turn a certain part around, and then it fucking fits together.
Even though it doesn't look like that on the instructions.
No. The instructions weren't clear enough, so it's not our fault. That is the manufacturer's fault, whoever wrote them instructions. Also, the snow globe, I have named the skull Timothy, and the owl on top of the skull is called Dorian. Not after Dorian Gray, but Dorian as in Dorian in Starless Sea, because I really like that character. And the owl looks like a Dorian to me. So, Timothy and Dorian. And I've been burning my new candle today, which is really nice. It's just been a nice vibe altogether. Josh got a new monitor as well.
Yeah. I'm fucking happy about.
It's fabulous.
Yeah.
So he gave his old... Can we say monitor?
It's a TV.
It's a TV.
Not monitor.
He gave the TV to me. So I'm vibing with it, and I'm loving the fact that I have a bigger screen, because when I'm reading, I can actually see out of the corners of my eyes what's happening on screen.
Granted, take into account that before this, she had a dinky 27-inch VA monitor.
It was really small.
That had no sound to it.
Nope.
At all.
All the sound was coming out of the laptop. Now the sound is coming out of the TV, and now I can use this TV to play on my PlayStation 3 if I want to, because it's just sitting there collecting dust at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
So I was really upset about that, because I have a lot of games in here. The games are down there. You can't see them, but...
Hey.
Thank you. The games are down there. And... it's just a lot for me to complete on my PS3. Reading wise, anyways, I'm reading Who's Lying Now by Susan Lewis. You already knew that, but let's just say it again. I'm on page 135, and basically I like the fact that we have dual timelines. So we have loads of characters, different perspectives, and you get to know each of them, past and present. So the past ones are before Jenny went missing, and the present ones are after Jenny has gone missing, and in the present one there's an investigator interrogating suspects, whereas the past ones are in different perspectives of the people that were close to Jenny. So I'm excited to see who is actually lying. I have suspicions, but I can't say who it could be because one, spoilers, and two, I'm just past 25%, so I can't really say.
We're getting a Shrek 5.
Fuck's sake.
Oh.
I can't really say who I think it could be.
Jeremiah, that's it.
Shut up. Have my suspicions though. And my brain keeps going, oh, what can I read of my physical TBR next? I'm on a book buying ban until my birthday. Let's just say that. I'm on a book buying ban until my birthday now. Because me and Chloe have both said when it's our birthdays, we are allowed to break the ban. And only on our birthdays, and Yule as well, because you can't go wrong, really. But yeah, I don't know what I'm going to read physically from my physical TBR next. But I have this and 2 other library books to decide, so it's fine. Anyways, I'm going to go eat noodles and continue reading and watching Books and Lala's new vlog, Summerween vlog. I forgot that was happening actually. Hey, so just wanted to update you on this and tell you plans really of what I want to do today. Basically, I'm on page 173 of this. I'm having a good time. I'm having a fun time. Meaning I've read a chunk already today, which I'm happy about because I wanted to try and get at least a chunk of this done today. So, happy about that. And basically, it's really enjoyable. Like, the characters are very likable. There's drama and gossip between some of the characters. And, like, nothing triggering. There's been nothing triggering so far, which is really good. I'm happy that I haven't been triggered by this. So, I'm having a wonderful time. And I don't know how to feel about how the trainee investigator is going about these interrogations. I don't know how to feel about it at the moment, but my plans are to continue reading this, and I'm basically puppy sitting at the moment. I'm looking after the puppies, because Val didn't sleep at all last night, so we're just letting her sleep. And Josh is gaming, so that's fun. I'm gonna continue watching my YouTube as well, and I think I might go and watch some of my series. I might try and finish Crown or something, and maybe watch a movie. I don't know. We'll see how the day goes. I'm thinking about lighting my candle again because I really liked the smell of that. Maybe. We'll see. But I think the librarian would be happy to hear that I'm having a whale of a time with this. I'm having a good time with this. And basically it's my monthly 4-day readathon. So it's happening from Thursday to Monday. Monday is my mother's birthday. I need to get her a card. That's what she wants, so I'm just gonna get her a card. A nice personalised card with a nice little message in it. That's my plans. But her card might be late, so So I got past page 200 last night before I fell asleep. I got to page, well, I'm on page 205 at the moment. And it is really good. Like, it's very gripping, and I want to try and get another chunk of this done today because I read like 66 pages yesterday, which is really good for me having like a mental health thing going on as well. I'm currently having my first cup of tea of the day. It is like 2:30 in the afternoon. I don't wake up until like around 1 p.m. I didn't mean to sleep for so long, but I must have needed it because I've realised when I'm on my period, I am very, very like tired, very exhausted, a lot more than usual. So it's not great for that to be happening. And I think it's not helping with like my mental health at the moment because my mental health is not doing so good at the moment. I'm feeling very down, very depressed. I keep feeling very anxious as well. And I just keep having mood swings left, right and centre. It's awful having a mental health episode whilst you have ADHD and you're on your period. It's fucking awful. It really is. I'm also having an ADHD burnout, but I'm getting out of that, which is nice. So a lot of things is just happening up here at the moment, and it's not good. It's not fun. But I have a busy sort of thing. So my readathon is happening at the moment from Thursday to Monday. My monthly readathon is happening. And we're keeping updated. I did my weekly sprints yesterday on Discord because doing sprint, like, I've decided that I'm gonna be doing weekly sprints on Discord on Thursdays at 5 p.m. every Thursday. So I'm happy that I'm committing to that as well. I know we only did like 2 sprints yesterday, but I forgot to set an alarm and then it didn't go off and then this shit happened really. So today I'm thinking about downloading my Forest app so that I can concentrate on reading and studying today. And then tomorrow I've got lunch with my mother and my sister because it's my mother's birthday on the 15th, which is Monday. And we won't be able to see her because she's working, and I've also got an appointment on Monday, so I can't see her anyways. And then Sunday, I'm not doing anything. Monday, I have an appointment with the employability people at my library. Then Tuesday, I have my asthma review, so I have to go to the doctor's. I can't remember what time it was that she booked me in. I think it was 11 a.m. I think. I'm not entirely sure. I might go earlier just to double check. And then Wednesday, I have job centre calling me. So it's like appointment after appointment after appointment. So I have 3 days where I have appointments next week. And then obviously Thursday onwards, I'm not doing anything. I might do my sprints a little bit earlier that Thursday, but don't know. I mean, I've got sprints scheduled, I think, for the 16th. But that morning I can't do it because I have doctors. I need to double check when my doctors are. when my annual asthma review is. I'm gonna go do that. And also tomorrow, right, Royal Mail is terrible around here sometimes. Apparently they try to deliver about 12:30. The thing is, I didn't hear the buzzer go off. I've been in all day. So has Josh's mum, Val. She's been in all day, and she said that I would have heard them. Like, I would have heard the buzzer, and I would have heard them knocking on the door. And they didn't. I seriously do not want them messing me around with this parcel, because this parcel, like this book, cost me 20 quid. Basically, it's my order. My order, it was supposed to come today, but, you know, Royal Mail's being stupid about it. So I told them to come tomorrow, which they better. They better deliver it tomorrow. Otherwise, I'm going to be pissed. Hello. So, just thought I'd update you before I start reading my short story of the day, which is called Beyond the Wall of Sleep. I'm interested as to what that's going to be about, but I wanted to update you. Josh is on it. He's going to be on an event tonight. He's going to be gaming either way. And I'm going to be reading. I did go to the library because I had an appointment today with the employment people up there. Or one of them being sniffed by a Nala. At the moment, we've just taken them out and it's raining like mad. Sorry that my hair's all over the place. Like, I've had a shower tonight and I've done my hair care tonight. Doesn't look very good though, but I mean, it's gonna make my hair nice and soft and smooth and everything, so it's gonna be nice. Anyways, went to the library. I returned gingerbread and I came back with 5 books. So we're gonna go through these. I have like 3 horrors. My librarians love me because they keep giving me recommendations of like what they like, because I keep asking them what recommendations do you have. So one of them, he said Clive Barker was a very good horror writer. This is The Great and Secret Show. Stephen King has briefed this, which already has caught my attention. Clive Barker is so good that I'm literally tongue-tied. And he said that this, like, you'll speed through any Clive Barker book, apparently. Then, this one's about a young kid that apparently lives in rural America, and he's wanting to be a boxer. And this is Don't Skip Out on Me by Willie Lawton. He said that this was one of his favourite authors. I got this off my own back because I've read from Paul Tremblay before and I've been wanting to try more from him. So, The Beast You Are by Paul Tremblay. I have no idea what this is about, but I've read Head Full of Ghosts by him. I listened to it actually. It blew me away. It put me on edge and everything. It was really good. And then he recommended The Deep by Nick Cutter. Funnily enough, when I was last in Waterstones, I was gonna get The Troop by Nick Cutter. So I think it's a sign that I should read from him. And then the other librarian asked me if I like historical crime, like historical fiction. I said yes, I do. This is Playing with Death by Simon Scarrow and Lee Francis. I did read the blurb of this. Like, there's a historical element to this, but it's also like revolving around video games and virtual reality, which sounds pretty interesting. These 5 are due on the 8th of August. So I think these 3 I'm probably gonna do in another separate vlog from this, of like 3 horror books. And then the other 2 I might just read off my own back, maybe put it in a reading vlog or something. I'm not sure. But obviously there's Who's Lying Now, Sweet Tomorrows, I think. Yes, Sweet Tomorrows and High Stakes that I still need to read, that are up there. I'm like more than 300 pages through Who's Lying Now. I'm really enjoying it. It's very enjoyable actually. But I did like literally cry at one point because it was a little bit triggering for me of what happened to Estelle's mother when she was a kid. Like literally at 15, it was not great to read, and I was just crying about it. But I need to read them 3 because them 3 are 3 different, like complete different authors. So I need to read them 3 first, and then I'll read the 3 horrors, and then I'll read the other 2 off my own back. Probably like go from 6 library books to my physical TBR, and then back to the library books, and keep going like that until I've finished all of the library books. I think that's what I'm gonna do. But I'm really debating what to read after Who's Lying Now, because I really want to get to my physical TBR, so then I can start doing my book buying ban challenge. Get my words out. But then again, I've got library books that need to be read. So I'm a bit like, don't know which one I want to read right now. Because I have the entire Realmbreaker series just staring at me right now, and I really want to read them. But then again, there's also Wolf Time that I want to read. There's like Bookshops and Bone Dust and Legends and Lattes that I want to get back to. There's a lot of things, like there's Bone Season I want to start as well. Kill All Angels, like there's horrors, there's fantasies, there's romances, there's all sorts of shit that I need to read. And then I also want to read Mistborn as well. I want to go back to Mistborn at some point. Because it's really, really annoying me that I'm in the middle of like so many series. Like I'm in the middle of Mistborn because I finished Era 1. I'm in the middle of Warhammer, which is A Dawn of Fire. I'm in the middle of that series. In the middle of Legends and Lattes because I started the book, didn't end up finishing it. There's so many series that I want to try and start. Zakatar as well. I've read the first one, but I never continued on. And I have majority of that series, I just need the last one. So there's a lot of stuff that I want to read, but I just don't know where I'm going to find the time, and I don't know what to read next. Then Tress of the Emerald Sea is peeking out at me as well, and I'm just like, I don't know what to read. I'll see what mood I'm in once I finish Who's Lying Now. We'll see. Manhandling you right now. Just wanted to show my books in the background. So if you hear music on in the background, it's my live. I'm also watching like a reading vlog as well there. Okay, so basically I'm very close to page 350, which is very close to 75%. 75% is 363. So it's getting intense. Like, they found a body. We're waiting for someone to identify if it is Jenny, the missing woman. And at one point, like last night I finished before I started reading the chapter that was in this perspective of Jenny on the day that she went missing. And someone chloroformed her. I think, because someone like smothered her breathing. Can't think of the word, but her nose and her mouth. And yeah, she obviously got knocked out, and she's obviously dead. So I have my suspicions. I think it might be Estelle and Prim, but I don't know. Or maybe Fliss. It could be Fliss. Who knows? I'm trying to guess. Obviously. But it's getting really, really intense right now. So, you know. Anyways, I'm going to go and continue reading for the remainder of this sprint, and then I'm going to go and study in the next sprint. Okay, hi, I'm on my own sprints again. I have my microphone and my webcam. I have 2 new things now. Holy shit, this book is getting really, really intense. I just wanted to update you before I sped along more. I'm at 390 now. So I don't have long left. I have just over 100 pages. No, sorry, just under 90 pages. Just over 90 pages, sorry. This is intense. Like, the interviews are getting more interesting because they're digging into people's backgrounds and they're finding things that the other detectives didn't do or didn't find out. So it's really interesting. Like, Fliss has just been interviewed. That went down really tensely. It was so tense. Everything is just really tense at the minute because everybody's just like, who the fuck killed Jenny? Or is it Jeannie? I'm not sure which one it is because it's spelled Jeannie. I don't know if it's Jenny or if it's Jeannie. I'm not sure. But holy shit, this is good. I'm going to go get dressed and then I'm going to come back and read more because, wow. Also, before I go, last night I did a poll on what to read next. Should I read Sweet Tomorrows or should I read High Stakes? You guys picked Sweet Tomorrows for me. So I guess I'm reading a romance next. And I just realised it's the last in a series. So if I like it, I might try and get the entirety of the series. We'll see. Okay, so I didn't realise that with Restream, if there's like an error with something in the stream, it completely like ends your stream, which is a little bit annoying. It was like 6 p.m. and I've got 43 pages left. We was doing like a 2 hour and 20 minute sprint and I read like 35 pages in that sprint. Found out who the killer is. I wasn't surprised because he was very suspicious. And too calm, really, to say that he's just found out that someone close to him has died, yet he's very, very calm about it. I get his work profession helps him with that sort of stuff, like helps him work under pressure and stuff. But if you find out that somebody close to you has just died, like, you'd be upset about it. You wouldn't be, you wouldn't be so calm about it. So I did guess who it was. I guessed both. Before we go into this part, let me just explain that I was looking for the word accomplice, but I couldn't remember what it was. And I had to ask Josh what that word was. What is it? What is it called? Anyways, so I guessed the killer, and I guessed who accompanied him. So, I still got 43 pages left to go. I'm gonna continue reading. I want to see how this ends, and I'll get back to you once I've finished. Hello. So I just finished Who's Lying Now by Susan Lewis. This is a 4-star. I don't want to say too much because I'm doing my wrap up at the end of this month. Not this month, sorry. Next month, August. And I'm also doing a recent reads video with this in it, so I don't want to say too much, but this was enjoyable and it had me in my feels. It kept me gripped the entire time. Do recommend if you want like a gripping, thrilling mystery crime. The first book of this vlog was very, very good. Great start to this vlog. 4 stars. So I've just got to chapter 19, which is just before page 180. And basically at the moment, two female main characters, okay, Jo Marie and Emily, are both having their own little problems. They've both got problems, and I don't think it's gonna work with their relationship. So Jo Marie is still in love with Mark, who is away in the military, but she started dating this guy called Greg, and they both really like each other, and they're both widows. Then Emily has just told Nick that she's infertile and she doesn't think it's going to work out because the last two relationships she got engaged twice. So, and then they realised that they won't be able to have kids with her and left her, so she doesn't think it's going to work out with Nick, even though Nick is saying it's fine. She doesn't think it's fine. But I'm really enjoying this book. Turns out I like happy sunshine girl and grumpy guy trope. Apparently I like that trope, which I don't think I'd like that trope, but I do. So that works, I guess. But yeah, I'm gonna continue reading. I'm practically just gonna be reading all day today. That's my plans. I don't know when I'm gonna go to sleep, like, because it's stuffy to the point where it makes my skin feel very sticky. I'm gonna have a shower today as well, because I need a shower. Because I just feel sticky and I don't like it. And I need to see how this is gonna go, because obviously I did my roots and my fringe. I redid them because I needed a bit of a top up. But yeah, that's my plans. Just have a shower at some point today and read, basically. Hi. So, quick update. I just got 75% through Sweet Tomorrows. I'm really enjoying this. It's giving me like 4-star vibes. We've had a pretty good reading month this month, actually, come to think of it. Even though I soft DNF like 3 books, and then I will go back to them eventually, but you know, it's just a thing of not you know, where you're not in the mood for anything that you own, so that's why I went to the library. I'm currently on my own live. Let me show you. I'm on my own live. And we're currently listening to the Up song. I fucking love the Up song. You know, I fucking love that song. Like, it makes me cry every time I hear it, but I love it. And basically our girls have problems. So Jo Marie is in like a love triangle situation where it's like a Vampire Diaries situation in a sense, because both the guys love her and she loves them too. But it's difficult for her because Mark has just come back from the military. He's currently in hospital because he's very hurt. Like, he's wounded. And basically he's just found out that she's been seeing someone while he's been in the military away in Iraq, even though he told her to live her life like she wasn't waiting, she did, and she met Greg. And she's told Greg that Mark is alive and he's in the hospital, and she's practically spending every fucking day with him, with Mark, making sure that he's okay, coming to visit him every single day and every hour of the minute. Like, every minute of the hour, sorry. So, she's in a bit of a pickle, because she's like, oh, someone's invited me to go to a party, and they've told me to bring a friend, like a male friend, but she didn't know who to take, so she's trying to weigh out her options with both of them at the moment. And then Emily, bless her heart, she's infertile, unfortunately. To those women who are infertile, I honestly feel for you. It must be so hard, but then again, you could adopt. But she's been through 2 engagements, and they've both broke it off with her. Well, she broke off one of them because he was in love with her high school sweetheart. He wasn't bothered about the fact that she is infertile. And then the other engagement, his mother got involved, and he was very bothered about her not being fertile. So, for those women out there who are infertile, just know that there is someone out there that will love you for who you are. You know what I mean? You can have kids in your own way. You can surrogate or something like that, you know. Get a surrogate, or adopt or foster, really. But yeah, 75%. I'm trying to finish this in my sprints. I haven't got long left at all of this book. So, I'm going to try and finish this today. Is it a bit of a push? Yes, because it's like reading 100 pages today. Are we going to try and do it? Yes, we are. Okay, I'm like 309 pages in. It's intense right now because Greg and Mark have finally met. So they're having a discussion, and it's basically like it's a competition between them two. Just like, oh yeah, if you make her choose between us both, then she's obviously gonna choose me. And then another one, like the other one, saying, yeah, but you left her and betrayed her, like she trusted you, gave you her heart and all that shit, but you left her. So it's like she's gonna choose me. Like, it's a lot of drama between these 2 men. It's a lot of drama. Very tense. I didn't know there was gonna be drama between men, but holy shit, this is very intense right now. They're both just like scowling at each other, and then they're just like, no, she's gonna choose me. Oh, she's gonna choose me. No, she's gonna choose me because you betrayed her and left her heartbroken. I'm just like, men, settle down. Sorry for the lighting. I just finished Sweet Tomorrows. My heart is honestly full of like warmth, and I feel very fuzzy inside because of this book. Is that normal? Does it feel that way towards a cutesy romance? I don't know, but I really enjoyed this book. It's like 10 to 12 at night, and I did say on my live that I wanted to try and finish this today before midnight, and I have 10 minutes to spare. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy. Like, the ending of this book was really, really good. I was so satisfied with that ending. Even though this is the last one in a series,
this did read like a standalone, so I am very, very happy that I read this. And this has got me branching out, really, with my genres. All of these books have really got me branching out, in a sense. Because I'm reading books. Lately, I've been reading books like Who's Lying Now? That was a crime, but it was a new author. This is a new author, and this is a romance, which is completely out of my comfort zone, but I really enjoyed it. And then I'm gonna be reading High Stakes by Danielle Steele next, but I really enjoyed this book. Alright, I'm gonna go and do my review, and I'm gonna go eat, because I've not eaten tonight, so I need to go and have some food. The only thing I've eaten all day is like a tiger roll with butter on it. That is it. So I need to go eat. But yeah, 4 stars for this little romance, and it gives me an excuse to go see my library friends tomorrow.
Hi. Apologies if you hear crunching in the background. The animals are eating, so like Pickles is there. We've got Mana down there, and Sherlock. You've got Anala as well. So I've not really read for the past few days because I've not been in a slump, but I've been very unmotivated lately. So last night I decided to reorganise my entire bookshelf, and it looks better. So I'm happy that I did that. If it wasn't for Maddie, shout out to my best friend Maddie, then I wouldn't have done it. I'm just waiting until Pickles and, well, Nala's done. I'm just waiting for Pickles to be done because I don't want any of the cats stealing his food, because he needs a lot more than them, because he's a senior cat. He's our senior cat that we have. So, just making sure that nobody steals his. Anyways, I did start this today, High Stakes by Danielle Steele, and we've been introduced to all 5 of the women. They all work at the same publishing house. So you have Jane, who is wanting to make her way up the career ladder, and her dream is to have her own business or her own publishing house, because she wants to be the head of a magazine. Then you've got Hayley West. Haven't really heard much about her, but she's very dedicated to her work, and like no matter what happens at home, she's always like putting her work first, even though she has kids, and she doesn't struggle or anything. Then there's Francine, who her children, she's struggling financially for them, but she's trying her best to do everything she can for them. Like, she's going to be paying for college for her daughter, and she's also done it, like, she's looking for a high school for her son. And then Ali is relishing in work, and I don't think she has any kids. No, she doesn't. But she loves working, and she loves working with the actors that she represents. And then you have Merryweather as well. She's like got it all. She's got a CFO, like she's the CFO of the agency. She's got what appears to be a perfect marriage. She has children, and she's got a very good job at the moment. So all 5 of these women work at the same publishing house, which is Benson and Fletcher's publishing house, and it's quite, like, how it's written is quite fast-paced, so I can see why my Nana loved this author. I'm like 32 pages in, and I'm now on chapter 2. So what I'm gonna go do is I'm gonna go do stuff for Val. I'm gonna go run an errand for Val, and then come back and read for the next 3 hours. for the next 3 hours, and then I'll see how I feel. I'm in a bit of a pickle. So, right, I've just got to chapter 5, which is page 115 of High Stakes. And I think I'm enjoying it. I'm not too sure what my feelings are about this at the moment, because I'm not sure if I'm enjoying it as much as I want to be. But I guess I'm enjoying this so far. But I'm in a bit of a pickle because I have to finish this. And I have to read a book that's over 600 pages in a week. Because I renewed all of my library books today, but one of them, aka the one that's over 600 pages, is due on the 5th of August because someone's reserved it. So yeah, I'm in a bit of a pickle. Trying to read as much as I can at the moment because I'm trying to like speed along. But yeah. So I just wanted to come on this and finish this video here by talking about High Stakes by Danielle Steele. I really wanted to like this. I like the main 5 women. I like the women. But there was a specific guy, and he was a big part of this. Like, he was practically one of the main bosses. He was like a big boss who thought he could get away with shit. Basically, he, at any opportunity, sexually assaulted women and sexually harassed them as well. And I got to page 125, so I did give this quite a bit of a chance, and I was in denial of I was not liking this. I was not liking this character. And basically he was making me feel very uncomfortable and very anxious, like to the point where it felt like I was about to have an anxiety attack due to reading about this character. So I have DNF'd because I don't want to do that to my own mental health. Like, I don't want to put myself through that. So I tried it. It was a 1 star. I barely give 1 stars. Even if I've DNF'd a book, I barely give 1 stars. But this, nah. I'm sorry, but that guy, like, he was groping women without their permission. He was fondling their breasts without their permission. He even fucking fingered a woman without her permission. I felt very uncomfortable and very anxious about reading about this character. Like, the more I read about him, the more anxious and uncomfortable I got. Okay. Well, I guess that's the end of this video. If you liked it, please make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Comment below if you've read any of these books. And I like a sprinting emoji because I want to try and speed through my next book because I have until the 5th of August to read it. So I have about a week to read it now. And I'll see you in the next video. Stay luscious, guys. Bye.